the biggest lifestyle tea brand in Southeast Asia with more than 800 outlets worldwide. One of its outlets is located at University Utara Malaysia, which is the location where we interviewed the Tealive supervisor. Tealive began brewing in February 2017. Tealive started as another check time franchise managed by Loeb Holdings for the Malaysian market. In its golden years, this brand served 1.2 million cups of tea each year and earned more than 100 million. And many people believe that Tealive was a new brand name for Check Time, or that there had been some rebranding. So because of that, Brian Lowe made an effort to convey the meaning of the Tealive brand. So he made use of the phrase "tea for life" for this reason. This is why Tealive named Tealive. Moving on to the product and services. For product, Tealive offer a wide selection of flavor beverage, including their best-selling milk tea, matcha, smoothie, chocolate, fruit tea, bursting juice, coffee, and traditional teas. Furthermore, Tealive menu includes several appetizers such as cheese potato stick, sausage, and popcorn chicken. Meanwhile, for services, Tealive openly permits their frontliner staff to be revealed in front of customers. For example, everyone from the cashier to the tea maker will serve clients as soon as they are seen. Tealive's mission is to expand and grow our brand within Malaysia across 5 countries, which include Australia, China, United Kingdom, Japan, and Thailand. Tealive's vision is to make our brand renowned to embrace modern technology and products innovation as future focus of the bubble tea market.
Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. My name is Wan Anushaida binti Wan Aminuddin and my metric number 285857. So I will continue this presentation and explain about my part, which is job description and job specification. So we go one by one. For the job description, a job description tells an applicant what a specific job is all about. It's like a detailed summary of the tasks, duties, and responsibility that someone in that job has to do. It also mentions the qualification needed for the job and who the person in that role report to. Basically, it describes what the job is and what needs to be done and what skill and qualification are required. So, job description typically cover the following aspect. First is job title. The official title of the position within the organization. For example, for Tealive job vacancy, we open for position supervisor. Second is job summary. A brief overview of the purpose, goals, and objective of the role. For Tealive job summary is to play a crucial role in ensuring the smooth operation of the store, maintaining high standard of customer service, and leading teams of staff members. Third is key responsibility. Key responsibility, a list of the primary duties and tasks that the employee will be expected to perform. For example, providing guidance, support and training to ensure exceptional customer service, monitor store operation, assist in maintaining inventory levels, and ensure cleanliness and organization of the store. For qualification, the necessary skill, knowledge, experience, and educational requirement for the role, such as high school diploma or additional education, experience in leadership role, proficient in basic computer skill and familiarity with point of sale, and the last one is flexibility to work various shifts. Job description serve as a vital tool for recruitment, selection, performance evaluation, and ensuring clarity between employer and employees regarding job expectation. Next is a job specification. Job specification, also known as employee specification or person specification, the detail about the skill, qualification, abilities, and personal attributes required to perform the job successfully. This specification describes the ideal candidate characteristic, experience, and the traits necessary to fulfill the job's requirement effectively. Job specification typically include the education and qualification, that means the minimum educational background and certification needed for the role. Second is about experience. The desired years of experience in a similar or relevant position. For example, position for supervisor is needed. Third is skill and competency. This is the specific technical or soft skill required to perform the job. And the last one is personal attribute. These desirable personality traits such as leadership abilities, teamwork, problem-solving skill, communication skill, and the technical. Job specification assists in the requirement and selection process by providing a clear framework for identifying and evaluating candidates who pass the desired qualification and characteristics for a particular role. Next is the current practice of a performance appraisal system for supervisor. As we know, performance appraisal is a process where employees' job performance is assessed and evaluated by supervisor or manager. It provides feedback on their accomplishment, strength, weakness, and contribution to the organization. There are some current practice in terms of the performance appraisal system that supervisor at Tealive outlet in UUM do. The first current practice is setting the objective. Job supervisors are typically assigned specific goal and objective that align with the overall organization objective. This goal can include areas like team management, customer service, productivity, and quality control. Based on what Encik Azhar said, the main objective is always to give certification to customer and ensure the quality of drink is maintained. In addition, Mr. Azhar always remind his workers regarding the frasa customer are always right. The second is about evaluation criteria. These a set of criteria are used to assess the performance of job supervisor. These criteria may include leadership skill, communication, decision making abilities, problem solving skill, and employees development. Mr. Azhar said that he will have a meeting with all the employees every week for improvement. If there is a problem between the employees and the customer, he as a supervisor will have to solve the problem so that it does not become bigger. However, Mr. Azhar always advises his employees to serve customer well. The third current practice is feedback and review process. Regular feedback sessions are conducted between supervisor and their superior. This session may involve discussing performance strength and area for improvement. Every day, if Mr. Azhar has free time, he will ask the feedback from each of his employees about work and evaluate their performance. For example, to improve the skill of his employees, Mr. Azhar will encourage them to follow the training conducted by the company, so they can improve their performance and productivity and give benefit proof to the employees and the organization. And the last one is give rewards and condition to their employees. Based on the performance appraisal outcome, job supervisor may be eligible for rewards, recognition, promotion, or other form of incentive. Mr. Azhar said that for outlet Tealive in UM, he give the reward to their employees with different style. That means the reward is given to all team members. For example, they will get a commission on how many cups of drink are sold successfully. So, if the employees reach the target, then more commission they can get. Hence, by rewarding their employees, the employee performance will increase and they will be more motivated to do their jobs. So the next is about suggestion on how to improve the system. There are 5 suggestions. The first is define clear performance metric. Second, incorporate regular and frequent. Third is provide training and development. Next, have two-way communication. And the last one is to give reward consistent to their employees. Okay, for define clear performance metric, supervisor need to establish clear and measurable performance metric that align with Tealive objective and standard. So, we they clearly communicate this metric to employees, this enabling them to understand performance expectation and focus on areas that drive or lead to success. Second is incorporate regular and frequent feedback. Supervisors need to move away from traditional annual performance review and adopt a continuous feedback approach. With the regular feedback, enhance communication, foster a performance-driven culture and enable employees to make timely adjustment. Third is provide training and development opportunities. This can integrate training and development into the performance appraisal system, so they can identify skill gap and provide employees with access to relevant training program, workshop and resources. The next is have two-way communication. They can encourage open and honest communication during performance appraisal, so they can create a supportive environment where employees can share their perspective, voice concern and contribute ideas. Lastly, is to give reward to their employees. Implement a formal recognition and reward system tied to performance appraisal outcomes. Acknowledge and celebrate employees' achievement both individually and as a team. They need to consider implementing a structured incentive program based on exceptional performance, encouraging employees to strive for excellence. That's all from me.
Next, I will present about the performance appraisal process. So the first process is Tealive goal setting, which collaboration between supervisor and manager to make the objective and goal become clear in the short and long time period and can be achieved by the employee. For the second process, employee self-assessment, so which they need to do self-assessment to know their strength and weakness by filling the form questionnaire that given by the company. So for the third process, performance evaluation, supervisor can evaluate the employee's performance based on company goal and also feedback from the leader that leads their work. For the fourth process, employees competency assessment, which the competency are evaluated based on their specific role. The evaluation also are rated by the supervisor or leader based on their skill and knowledge. Moving on to the fifth process, performance review. Following the evaluation, the manager informs their supervisor about the employee's job performance. They can give a recommendation on how to do better depending on what they do at their work. Next process, planning for development. People in position of authority at work, such as managers and supervisors, engage with employees and devise plan to assist them improve their performance. And moving on to the next process, which a review of performance. Employees and managers meet on a regular basis to discuss how things are going. They discuss what went well, what did not go well, and any changes that were required. And lastly, a rating of performance. Employee will be reviewed on how successfully they complete their duties at the end of the year. They are given a score that reflect their total performance.
For this part, we will explain about the competencies that need to be measured and explanation on how and why each dimension should be measured. First competency is problem solving and how they handle it. Employees should be able to think critically and be able to solve the problem without the supervisor help. The ability of an employee to analyze problem, build up their original ideas, and weigh the pros and cons of those answers should be evaluated through scenario-based tests. The ability of employee to deal with problem, limit disruption, and push for constant development can be gauged by assessing their problem-solving powers. Strengths and weakness from the employees can be revealed to problem solving. Second competency is how they manage their time while working. Effective time management skills are essential for employees who want to set priorities and stay on schedule. Self-evaluation, observing how well the employees handle work, and rating how well duties are delegated are all good ways to gauge their capability. Employees who take responsibility for their time management at work report lower levels of stress and workload. Effective time management skills empower workers to handle several responsibilities, set priorities, and strike a good work-life balance. Tealive can benefit from more satisfied, less burnt-out workers by identifying those individuals who are good at managing their time, workload, and stress.
Third, always prioritize the demand of the customer. So this competency can be tested through client feedback such as survey or customer review in which they share their thought and degree of satisfaction with the service received. So employees' ability to handle client encounters, address concern and provide a great customer experience may also be observed. Then measuring customer focus ensure that employees recognize the value of customer satisfaction, identify areas for improvement, and strive to provide exceptional service. Lastly, the way they communicate with others. So, effective communication is effectively communicating information, actively listening to colleague and customer, and engaging in open dialogue. This competency can be assessed through feedback from co-worker, customers, and manager who provide insight into the employees' communication skills.
For this company, which is Tealive, we choose that a performance appraisal method. At Tealive, the performance appraisal process for employees includes a significant focus on manager evaluation as a key component. The immediate manager or supervisor of an employee is the one who conducts this evaluation of the employee's performance. The supervisor usually keep a close eye on their staff and communicate frequently with the employees. They are in a prime position to evaluate and comment on the quality of employees' work in real time. Direct observation and engagement enables for a more nuanced and accurate assessment to be made by supervisors. Other than that, supervisor has intimate familiarity with the tasks assigned to each their direct reports. They know what each job entails and how high of standards to hold themselves to. By knowing the larger company context, supervisors are better equipped to assess employees' performance in the light of job-related criteria such as their abilities and responsibilities.
Next, I will explain the self-performance appraisal form. Firstly, employees fill in their basic information such as their name, employee number, their department, their supervisor's name, appraisal period, and appraisal date. Next, they evaluate themselves following the instruction. The instruction states rate your performance during the appraisal period by checking the most appropriate number in each section. The evaluation is performed according to the following rating scale. The rating scale range is from 1 to 5. The rates are poor, fair, good, very good, and excellent in order. They evaluate their performance by job knowledge, quality of work, reliability, initiative, creativity, relation with others, attendance, and planning and organizing. Job knowledge means the extent to which they have the practical and technical knowledge required for the job. Quality of work means productivity of their work. Variability means how well they are able to handle tasks, complete tasks appropriately, and complete tasks on time. Initiative means the extent to which they seek new assignments and assume additional duties when necessary. Creativity means the extent to which they propose ideas, find new and better ways to doing things. Relation with others means willingness to work harmoniously with others in getting a job done. Attendance means consistency in coming to work daily and conforming to scheduled work hours.
Planning and organizing mean the ability to analyze work, set goals, develop action plans, and utilize time. In conclusion, Tealive use a four-step process. First, job supervisors set goals aligned with organizational objectives. Second, they use a set of criteria to evaluate job supervisor performance. Third, supervisors and their superiors hold regular feedback sessions. Fourth, supervisors provide rewards, recognition, promotions, or other incentives to job supervisors. Evaluating problem-solving skills, time management skills, ability to prioritize customer demand, and communication skills are the main measurements. Tealive focuses on supervisor evaluation and emphasizes support over blame. They will continue to increase sales and be loved by many people because of their customer-oriented approach and these evaluation systems. This company will not only be limited to China, Vietnam, Brunei, and Australia, but will also accomplish its current mission of brand expansion and growth within Malaysia, spanning Australia, China, the UK, Japan, and Thailand. That's all for our presentation. Thank you for watching.